beautiful out here today. Look around the garden. Let's go out here and look around. I'm going to turn the camera around so you can see the garden, and I will give you a little information on what's growing. Right here we have pumpkins growing. We also have some mint, chocolate mint, catnip, pineapple sage. We have this beautiful grapevine that I put up there. There's one growing up each side. Then over here we have some beans and some okra and some lemongrass. Some more herbs. We have thyme, just a green kind, kitchen sage, some more beans, and some more sage. And this one's not doing too good. Look at it. Oh, it looks so poorly. I can't get any kind of basil to grow good this year. And then over here we have some more squash plants. They're either squash or zucchini. Can't remember which one. We also have some more. It's supposed to be cinnamon basil, but it's not doing too good. It just looks all, I don't know, like it got some kind of disease or something. It got plenty of water. Then we have carrots growing here in the pot. We have cucumbers. Then we have rosemary. Then we have some more, I don't know what this is I planted down here, right here. Can't remember what that is. The rest of this stuff growing all over are just primrose. Then we have apples. I need to go ahead and take some off the tree, some more off the tree. Then up here we have more carrots. I'm gonna have to thin them out. Then we have, in here we have some flowers, some kale, greens, and black eyed Susans, which those aren't. Some of these are just, we just kind of have like what you call a cottage garden, where we bring in vegetables and fruits and flowers and wildflowers and all kinds of beautiful things, and we mix them all together. And here, probably some more cucumbers growing, and some more okra, more cucumbers or melons. Some of these might actually be cantaloupes, and then some buggy got all over this. I think it's those little white caterpillar moths. So anyways, that's what that is. And then here is some other kind of, I think that's cantaloupe, not cantaloupe, yeah, cantaloupe, sorry. Cantaloupe or some kind of melon. And so this got broke somehow. Here are taro, potato, Asian potatoes. Turn you around so you can see me for a minute. I had to take this little piece of branch off that was broken off and bring it over here. And throw it across over here. Then you back around. Over here is just a wildflower garden. We have some bee balm. We have azaleas. We have some different wildflowers. I don't know their names. We have some dogwood trees. Right here is some more blackberries. They're just small ones that just started growing this year. And some canna lilies, some daisies, lilies, and let's see, I know the name. There's mint over here too, and there's also some vines. There's some, what is it, myrtle crepes. Oh, there goes the rabbit. I don't know if you saw it. Some passion flower and hydrangeas, hostas, some more lilies, daylilies. And I cannot remember the name of that plant, but they climb up. I can't think of the name of it. And over here is more of our shade garden. It's got some more hostas growing up. Some of them have already flowered and are starting to kind of poot out for the year. Then we have a little small Japanese maple tree. And then we have another red myrtle crepe over there and some ferns. Some little ferns growing. Hey Daniel. Hi Shallow. And another azalea. That one had really pretty baby pink flowers on it. Here's another look back up at the house with the flowers stuff. Some more catnip. And some more rosemary. Then over here we have zucchinis. You can see some baby zucchinis down in there. Oh no! Looks like the rabbits got to that one with too much water. Not sure. Looks like these zucchinis are just falling apart. So we'll be getting those. Had high hopes for those. Looks like something's been eating all the leaves too. And then we just have some herbs here. Down here we have some, I don't know if you can see them through the fence, but we have some artichoke plants. And some watermelons growing in there. Some more thyme. And look, those are the perillas. Remember I did a perilla video? Those are the perillas. Nice and big and beautiful. Just some wildflower plants with the water and some pretty decorative rocks around it. Let's walk up here further. Really, my garden hasn't done too good. It's grown. Might have some stuff on my teeth. Anyways, it's grown, but we're not really getting a lot this year. I don't know why. I think because it took so late for everything to start growing. Because it kept getting cold. We've gotten good rain, so that's not a problem. Okay, we're over here at some more plants that turn you back around. Blackberries. This is the sage we planted in honor of our dog Sage. You can see her tribute video on our YouTube channel. Some more blackberries. These are not poisonous to chickens, so that's why we planted it near here. There's all the girls. I got them. They think they're going to get a treat. I throw them some blackberries every once in a while. Let's go up here. And this is a new project I'm working on. It doesn't look very good right now, but it will when I get finished. another raised bed. I'm gonna have those raised beds that are already in there, but then I'm gonna have a raised bed within a raised bed. Do you understand what I mean? Like raised beds around these. I'm gonna have raised beds around these black bins. This is another project. So and then I can plant things in these holes here where my foot's at. Right now I don't have much but some flowers, strawberries, and some sage, and some thyme, and some lilies. Let's walk up to the next area. Got some peppers, turmeric, and then up here is the jungle. Got some little tomatoes. We got some tomatoes growing there. If we get them before they get growing and we get them before the rabbits do. We've got some here. These are the aromas. We got some little ones here. That one's not any good. But we have some little tomatoes. We have some peppers. I don't see any of them putting on peppers yet. This one might be. It's another pepper plant down here. Planted some other things in here, but they really didn't come up. I'm going to go around the back side and see if I can see anything. I had some okra planted in here. I think it got shaded out. And I also had some dill, and I don't see any of it that came up. It could have, and it's just, in fact, I think I do. No, that's not dill. So I guess none of that came up either. I think there is maybe one. Okra plant in there, which just gobs of tomatoes. Then over here, I would like to make these beds look better eventually when I get all the weeds weeded out of here. Patio peaches are doing good. And then grapevine here is doing real good, growing over the trellis. And the currants are doing good. Here's the other currant right here. And then over here, this is the little potted cherry tree we have growing. It doesn't get very tall. It's the necking cherry. I think that's how you pronounce it. My husband laughs because I called it the naked cherry. And then the brown turkey figs, we just planted this year. Just trying to see what else. I know there's another fig. There's a couple other fig bushes in here. Here's one right there. And I think there's another one in here. Is this a weed right here? I think it's just a weed. That's what its leaves look like, all that greenery over there. And then this is what it looks like at the top. It looks like some kind of wild, I'm having a hard time this evening thinking of the names, but it reminds me of millet. That's what it is, or amarilla. But I don't think it is. I think it is some kind of weed. So, over here to the trees. This is the only plum tree that we have that's doing good. But you can see the leaves are eaten up. That's from the Japanese beetles. And then we have some other trees. I can't remember if this is the apple tree or the pear tree. It looks like a pear tree. And this looks like one of the apple trees. I also made a video on these. This was, I don't remember the name of it, but you can look for where I planted trees this year. Planting our orchard. This looks like another pear tree. This is our only almond tree. See, it's gotten eaten up by these beetles. Let me crush this one. Okay. But yeah, they're just eating this tree up. I know there's things you can do. I just got to get out here and do it. There's another apple tree. I don't know if you can see with the sun. It's another apple tree. Here's my little bitty. I don't know if you can see it in there. See that? With the sun. Let me turn this around. And there's my little Cherokee rose. I need to weed this out some more. She's growing, but she looks like she's either got a little bit of a disease or something was eating on her leaves. I know something was eating on her leaves earlier this year. And we've been getting some blueberries, surprisingly. I'm surprised the rabbits didn't eat them all. Rabbits come in our yard every evening and every morning and sometimes in between. So let me turn the camera back around again. That is the muscadine from the trellis video. And this one's the Concord. And then there's our blueberries. I have to say this pink lemonade sure did do good. I think this pink lemonade, maybe it's a different one. Maybe this is the rabbit eye. Rabbit eye is best to grow in the south. There's some different varieties here. There's some berries there. You can see them. And the trees, pecan trees, right here, pecan tree, and there's a pecan tree over yonder, over there. That's about it for over here. Come on with me to the other side. See, that tree didn't make it. Plant something else there. It wasn't diseased. What I think happened, sorry about my hand in front of the camera, what I think happened was it didn't develop a good root system. It looked like one of those bare roots, and in order to get more money, they stuck it in a pot, because when I pulled it out, it was so easy and it came right out, and it had not developed good roots or anything. It's just me! My dogs. And then, since it didn't, look at the bees. Look at the little guys. Anyways, these are raspberries. We've been getting some raspberries off of those. Just a bunch of herbs, raspberries, and strawberries. And then some more mint. I know some people are going to comment about my mint, but we needed something to fill in that space for the erosion, and that grows fast and wild, and we didn't mind it growing fast and wild. So over here is just this hill. It's got a lot of beautiful plants on it. It's got some edibles in here too. Watch where I'm going. I don't have my glasses on. This is kind of neat. When it dries up, it's got this real pretty, I don't know what it is, plant that is. But anyways, there's some lambs here, some more plants over here. Hey, Samson! You're getting to be a big boy, aren't you? He always makes that. He's so funny. So funny. And then here's the chives. Stella, it's mommy. She doesn't care, obviously. She's just gonna bark. So, witch hazel tree looks like it's losing all its leaves. And there's cactus. Some more stuff. Oh, this is a nice surprise. This had died down, but it looks like it's coming back. This one looks like maybe it's got one little cane with some life in it. The rest looks dead. But this one looks like it's doing good. This is a clumping bamboo. It's not the spreading kind. So that's about it. So how my pretty ferns. I'd highly recommend the ferns for if you have a shaded front porch. They did better than the flower baskets. Flower basket, I think it was sort of my fault because I watched a YouTube video on the care for them, and this guy said about doing certain things to it. Well, it didn't work for me. I don't blame him. Maybe I did something wrong, or I don't know. Maybe you know, what works for one person sometimes just doesn't work for another. I need to get this cleaned out and ready. We have our bug zapper here, and then, let me tell you, this thing works. It's worth its weight in gold. Some more turmeric. Don't they just look so beautiful? They look kind of like a canna lily leaves. Just walking back on our front porch. See, we have some little limes. I have to wash off the front porch quite often because with this being white, it seems to attract all the bugs. And spiders. So, and there's Sophie waiting for me at the front door. She got in trouble, so she wasn't able to come out with us this go around. There's the tea plant from the tea plant video. And this guy's having some trouble. See, it's either a pH issue, some kind of mineral issue. I just haven't dove into it yet. And then the jasmine's doing good. And over here is filling in better, where we put down some clovers. And over here is still a slow go, but it's starting to fill in some. It was all bare over here. We put some hay down and put some seeds down over there to grow some clovers. Well, that's it, folks. I probably did miss some things, but I hope you enjoyed the tour of our garden. Sorry if I'm looking off. I can notice in my videos I'm looking off to the corner. I need to be looking over at the camera. So sorry about that, folks. That bothers you. But anyways, I hope you all have a sunshiny day and look forward to seeing you again. And thank you so much for stopping by. Don't forget to smash that like button and share, comment. Well, I had to check and make sure. We've had this black snake zipping around on our front porch. He's not poisonous though, and he runs like the dickens. If something's in my hair, he runs like the dickens. If he sees you, runs away. He's harmless, but he's been chasing lizards. But anyways, like I was saying, smash that like button, share, tell people about our channel, and we are just so excited to have you all, and we appreciate each and every one of you so much. And if you haven't yet, subscribe, like, and we're also on Instagram. You can follow us there. It's the same name, Sunshine in Country with the N. And we also are on Pinterest, Brighteon, Rumble, and we have a Facebook page. So look forward to seeing you. Take care.